can edit it afterwards.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so everybody that's here and everybody that's not here, we are live on YouTube. And first of all, what camera am I on? Oh yeah, not that one. Yeah, it is this one.
That one.
Okay, welcome everybody. We kind of haven't got started. I've started the live stream because I've noticed that every other week or month or whenever we do this live show, that as soon as I start the live stream on YouTube, boom, you saw people come on. So I am assuming this you're waiting for it to start and then you just come on. Thank you so much for tuning in to Show Me Your Talent, hosted by Emma Chilibu, host with the most, the very best. Oh, yeah, I want to actually pull a video. I've got another little surprise for you during the show and a surprise for Emma, but I'm not going to say it and make sure I can get it and do it. And I'm going to be handing you over to Emma Chilibu soon enough. Shall we kick off early?
No, because we should wait for people to come.
Do you think so? They
Oh.
will.
All right, let's start now.
They will come. They will come. No, we'll wait.
We have 9 in there now.
Is there some
Wow, that's
people
all of us.
Tom Hafler? There will be more coming because Craig is coming. There's a lot coming. Oh, hello, John Va. Nice to see you. Oh, let's actually have a chat. John Va, let's ask you, have you any shows coming up? I've asked you to unmute, my friend. Here.
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on now. Have you any shows or any talks coming up soon that you'd like to talk about while we're waiting to get started?
Yeah, I got the Spotify podcast, Live Life, Be Happy 24/7. I have a show coming up next week with a Grammy-nominated musician by the name of Joey Stuckey, a very good friend of mine.
Wow,
we work a lot together, so you'll be hearing that very soon, and many things in forward motion,
Oh, great to hear it. Great to hear it. Love it. Well, I'm going to highlight today's artists, folks, and thanks, Java, for that information. I'm looking forward to I like your actual podcasts, and I see you done. I think Andrew During was it the Mad Ginger Show?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of more shows, so I'd imagine you'll be on. I think I seen it. I actually seen your second one on his show. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. That was good. I didn't miss that. Okay, I suppose I'm going to add spotlight and remove spotlight. This is Emma Chilibu, our host with the most. So in about 2 minutes, I'll be handed over to Emma, and I am not. Hey, look who's beside you. It's DJ Shay from Mob Radio. Okay, Emma. I know it's a little early. It's 5:54, but I think we may as well get started. And I think I will record this just in case the YouTube record. Although our YouTube record is pretty reliable, so I'm not actually going to record this. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to actually rely on YouTube. So YouTube, you better get it right. You get everything else wrong. Okay,
but
so
live streams are always done right.
Are they?
Yes,
Okay.
they are.
Okay, well, without further ado, I can't think of anything else I need to do if I'm not going to record. That's my job done. So I'm going to hand you all over to our host with the most, Emma Chilibu. I want to thank you all for coming, and everybody that comes later on. Thank you for coming and watching. Please like and subscribe. And after this show, I will be adding the links to Aditi Lyer's all her platforms, everything, and any information that I can to encourage you. Please like, but more importantly, subscribe, because when you subscribe, you're more than likely going to go back, especially if you hit the notification bell. Right now, she's got new music out. I'm going to let Emma fill you in with all the information, and welcome to the show. Over to you, Emma.
Hello everyone, I am Emma, and welcome to tonight's show. Hello to everyone here on the actual meeting on Zoom, and hello to everybody on the live stream on YouTube. You can also come here. Seamus will leave you the link to the meeting in the description. I think you want to say something? No, all right. Today's artist is pretty well known. I think you've already heard one of her most known songs, which is going to be the first one of tonight. Um, I'm talking about Aditi Lear. I'm going to
Um,
spell that
it's actually Aditi Iyer, but thank you so much for inviting me to the show.
her. Well, I'm not really used to this type of names, and I'm
It's
still
okay,
learning.
no problem. No problem.
Uh, she has topped charts with "Delete Your Number," which is going to be the first song of tonight. But we are going to. She's going to sing it after we are going to have a little chat. She has started as a well. You are going to find out from her because well, I was thinking to tell you, but since we have her now, I'm going to ask her. So, how has your journey begun?
Uh, yeah, I think my journey with music was really, really early, I think. Like I feel like music's almost always been in my DNA. I've always loved music. Like my parents tell me, that I was like humming at like 9 months, songs I heard around the house. And then at 3, I was singing nursery rhymes. And at 4, I wanted to sing Celine Dion. So, I think music has really been with me my entire life. And I think my journey began the day I was born. I have always loved music, and I always knew I wanted to do something with it, do something with something that made me super happy. And I think a really big milestone for me was at 8 years old, I started my YouTube channel. I recorded my very first video ever. And I was wearing my Cinderella dress because I was obsessed with Disney princesses at the time. And yeah, that was a huge milestone. And I think from there, I've gone on to be a songwriter when I wrote my first song at 10. And I think I've just kind of really kind of worked hard, sought to improve myself, write better songs, sing better, correct myself. And I think my journey has really been there. From that, I recorded my first formally released EP, just a couple of years back, called Dollhouse, and it had 4 songs, and I was really happy to kind of work on it. It's something I'm still proud of. Of course, I can always improve myself, but I really liked that EP. And then, last year, I'm sorry, not last year, but this couple of months, I've just released "Deleted Your Number," which is again my latest song. And I think my journey has been a constant of hard work and seeking to improve myself, and realizing that while perfection doesn't exist, it's something that I can strive for to better myself.
Wow, that's such a nice journey and such a nice beginning. You said it at the age of 4 you were dreaming to sing songs by Celine Dion and other really big artists. Were they your main inspiration? Were they the ones that motivated you to start writing and also to continue your journey with music?
Absolutely. I think Celine Dion, when I was really young, I think she was one of my main inspirations. She really taught me how to. I mean, I kind of learned how to sing from her. A lot of the times, I would listen to her, sing her songs. And again, after that, I also really loved Michael Jackson. And then Whitney Houston, I sang a lot of her songs. I was really inspired. And then kind of got inspired by Taylor Swift in recent years. For songwriting purposes, I've really loved her as an artist. And I also sing Western classical music. So in terms of that, I think it was Charlotte Church who really inspired me. I listened to a lot of her recordings. So I think I've had so many influences, and I'm really grateful to all of them because I've learned so much from them.
Yeah, actually, you started as an opera singer, didn't you?
No, actually, I began as a pop singer, but then discovered Western classical at about 8. I kind of went to this teacher, and she taught me everything that I know, and that's kind of how I kind of kickstarted opera and Western classical.
That's very nice. Well, I think the first song of tonight you have already heard because it's really popular. I personally heard it before, and it's wonderful. And I just
Thank
want
you.
to find out what you think about it. So I'm talking right now to the audience. So when you're ready, you can start.
Absolutely. Deleted, deleted, you're deleted, deleted. Came back from school, I'm crying pools, 'cause you're being way too cruel. You're being way too cruel. Guess we're done. It's funny 'cause I thought we last forever. Thought we last forever. So who did you leave me for? 'Cause I know there's someone else. Else. Didn't pick up the phone, so I guess you're not really home. I deleted your number, 'cause now you're with her. And you don't know how hard it was, like deleting my feelings. Just staring at the ceiling, pretending that there was no us. I deleted your number, ta-dum, ta-dum. I deleted your number, ta-da-da-da. I deleted your number. There's nothing left to discuss. Hearing sad songs, watching rom-coms, 'cause I know it's a lie. Yeah, I know it's a lie. Guess we're done. It's funny 'cause I thought we'd last forever. I deleted your number, 'cause now you're with her. And you don't know how hard it was, like deleting my feelings. Just staring at the ceiling, pretending that there was no us. I deleted your number, ta-dum, ta-dum. I deleted your number, ta-da-da-da. I deleted your number. There's nothing left, but I know that if you texted and said that you want me back, I would accept it. And I have my heart to thank, but I would regret it when you left me hanging again. Ooh, what would I do then? I deleted your number, 'cause now you're with her. And you don't know how hard it was, like deleting my feelings. Just staring at the ceiling, pretending. Ta-dum, ta-dum. I deleted your number, deleted, deleted, deleted. I deleted your number. Thank you. And thank you so much for all the encouraging comments.
Well, now we can really tell why the song top #1 in the charts. It's simply moving, and it really catches you. Like, I still remember the beat, and I think I can, if I listen to it one more time, I will already know the lyrics and sing it in the house while doing other things. It's very nice. It's a song that really catches you.
Thank you so much.
And also, we can really tell you studied classical music because your vocal technique is impressive. It's wonderful. Your head voice is actually really well, I don't want to say perfect because I don't think you can say really perfect. But it's really good. It's awesome.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, because you really put a lot of emotion in the song while singing it, and also I believe while writing it. Was the song inspired by a real life experience?
No, absolutely not. No, I as a songwriter, I often write about things I haven't experienced. It sounds weird, but I think I think songs are a way, and I think music is a way to like live another life that you perhaps haven't lived. I think you can put on many faces, live many lives. And I like to write about things that I don't know because it helps me get more empathetic, understand those things. So, so while I may not have been through a breakup, it did help me understand the emotions that someone could have felt in one by writing it. And that's kind of what I was going for with that.
This is very nice. It's the first time I actually hear this point of view. Well, I know writing songs is like writing a story, and it's really nice that you could empathize with another person, or with not necessarily a person, with a situation, and write
Yeah.
such nice song about it. This is a true talent. But
Thank you.
how did you discover you actually have this talent in writing? Well, you said who were your main inspirations, and that you started at 10. But I mean, what really got you into writing and not only singing the songs, not covering them?
I've always really been interested in, actually, before I wrote lyrics, I used to write poems. And I was really invested in them. As like a really young child, 8, 9, I was like writing these little kiddie poems about caterpillars and I kind of like loved to show that to my class, and I would just read my poems, and I was really invested. I used to like write tons of poems, show them to my mother, and I think from poems, I kind of was thinking, why not put it to a song? And I kind of wrote my first song with that. I also had my wonderful music teacher in my school, and he was super helpful. He helped me like sit down, and I mean, as writing my first song, I didn't really know how the song structure went, but he helped me understand that, and I was able to put my feelings into words. And I think I realized that songwriting, which is now my major passion, is like poetry but with music, and I think that sounds like the best thing ever.
Yeah, that's true. It's really nice to know that you actually write poems and that you started this way. I think I've said this before. Talent shows an early childhood, and it's nice thing that you did that, and you started writing. You discovered writing at such young age. Well, I'm also impressed by the fact that you really had a lot of well, not necessarily a lot, but you had people to support you throughout your music journey, like your music teacher who helped you put together that song, or maybe are your parents supportive, or your friends? Do you are you supported in what you do?
Absolutely. I always feel supported. My parents are really a huge reason that I am where I am today. They were always supportive of me. In a lot of countries, particularly in my country, India, I think there is a lot of pressure for children to go into academic careers. I think, like for example, to go into fields like being an accountant or a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer. And my parents have never pushed me to go into those things. They just were like, Aditi, what do you love? What do you love to do? And I love music. I think it was obvious to everyone who was around me. I was always singing. And I mean, I would hum so much that when I was younger, they thought I had a behavioral disorder because I wasn't talking much. I was just humming. And it was really something that brought me joy. My parents were just really always eager to accept that, to just make me happy, and they've been supporting my music career for so long. They've been sitting there listening to my song ideas, listening to me ramble. Even if they are really bored, they'll sit there and they'll listen to me, and I think that their inputs are just so valuable. And they've been a huge support. So I think everyone in my life, my friends too, have been a huge support to me. They listen to my songs, they give their comments on it, and it's really valuable. So I'm just really glad to have a support system. I know a lot of people don't have that, and I think I'm really richer because of it.
Yeah, it's
That's
amazing.
very
It's brilliant. Sorry, I've cut across. I love it when you say that my parents thought that I had a behavioral problem because you're that much, you're going around humming all the time, singing all the time. Oh, it must be something wrong with her, like. My
Yeah.
parents said the same. They said when I was growing up that I had a behavioral problem, and then they told me, no, you still have one.
well, that was totally unexpected. All right. I also wanted to say that I really appreciate you for saying that and being so thankful for the support your parents have given you throughout this journey, and also for the support your friends have given you, and that you are so thankful in general. And you said that when they asked you what do you want to do, Aditi, well, I hope this is how I pronounce it.
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay. Um, what do you want to do? What do you feel like doing? And you said, well, not necessarily you said, everyone around you knew that you wanted to do music. Well, that was the moment I thought that, wow, you really have a bright future ahead. Do you, where do you see yourself in the future?
I have a lot of ambitious plans for myself in the future. I really see myself as hopefully being a big celebrity one day. Hopefully, like I really want to be number one on the Billboard charts. I have really huge aspirations, and most people, when I tell them this, think it's super lofty, and they're like, "Do you have a plan B?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have a plan B." I'm really determined to do that. I'm really determined to kind of, I think that music is so awesome, and I really am determined to have millions of people listen to my songs. I really want millions of people to connect to my songs. I want to make a living off of my dream, and I think that's just my dream. I want to be happy, and I want to be really successful as an artist, and I'm not going to stop until I get that.
When your main aspiration is to be happy with your job, well, it's already we can already tell that you are going to do that. You are going to achieve your dreams and do what you want to do in life, and we wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you.
Well, I think we've talked pretty much right now, and we still have a few songs. The one song that's kind of in vibe with the that's matching the vibes with the last one is the most well-known song in of January 2021, because it was released that day. I think I first listened to it the first day it came out. It appeared on my recommended page on YouTube, and I was really curious to find out what that girl from Bizarre from Disney Channel I used to watch to release, and I was really impressed by that song. Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. All right, let's hear it.
Absolutely. I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. 'Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs crying 'cause you weren't around. And you're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt. She's so much older than me. She's everything I've been secure about. Yet today I drove through the suburbs. 'Cause how could I ever love someone else? And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. And all my friends are tired of hearing how much I miss you. But I kinda feel sorry for them, 'cause they'll never know you the way that I do. Yet today I drove through the suburbs and pictured I was driving home to you. And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. Oh, and I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars. Front yards, can't drive past the places we used to go to. 'Cause you know I still love you, babe. Ooh. Sidewalks we cross, I still hear your voice in the traffic. We're laughing over all the noise. God, I'm so blue, no, we're through, but you know I still love you, babe. Ooh. I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Yeah, you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Thank you.
That was really nice. How did you think of covering it?
I love this song so much, and I love Olivia Rodrigo. I think her way of writing lyrics is so good. I've listened to a lot of her stuff from her album Sour, and I even listened to her first song. I think All I Want, which she sang in High School Musical, and I've loved her songs. I think she paints like this picture and she tells a story, and I chose her because I felt like. I love the song, I love the meaning, I love the emotions that are involved. And I think it's a really clever idea to associate the sadness of a breakup with a driver's license, which is something that I think people around the world can relate to getting. So that's why I wanted to cover it, because I think it's a wonderful song and I wanted to sing it and hopefully do my version of it.
This is a very nice description. Well, I totally agree with you. I think Olivia Rodrigo actually has a very clever way of writing, as you said.
Very commercial, very commercial. She has a commercial way of writing. She knows, right, well, if I write about this, most people can relate to this because most people have to go through it, you know. But it's a clever way of writing, and it works. That's what sells, like, you know. I've discovered what the noise is too. Have you got a lot of jewelry on your right hand?
Oh, what?
Have you got a lot of jewelry on your left hand?
No, I don't.
Do you not? Okay.
No.
It's my imagination.
I think it's my headphones. I'm just going to really.
No, it's okay. It's okay. The sound's actually fairly good. I really enjoyed that. I got caught up with the song. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Continuing about all right, continuing about with the Olivia Rodrigo thing, I want to say that her main inspiration is actually Taylor Swift, which is one of yours, and that's maybe why you also like her this much.
Yeah, her writing style is a bit similar to Taylor's, so I do. Yeah, you're right about that.
Also, I think I noticed that this is a bit different version from the original one. Is it only the piano?
Yeah. I wanted to accentuate my voice, so I chose a piano-only backing track.
This is a very good idea. Well, you should always look for accentuating your voice because you have well, you really have the possibility to do it. You have a really nice and soft voice. I'd listen to it all day.
Thank you so much.
And talking about the piano, I wanted to ask you, do you play any instruments?
No, I don't. I tried to learn, but I think I don't have the patience for it.
Oh, but do you have any other passions aside from music?
Absolutely. I'm really passionate about writing. Aside from writing songs, I'm trying to write a book. I know I'm never gonna get past chapter one, but it's really fun to conceptualize anyway. So I really like to do that. I like to read about things. I like to read about weird topics. I like to listen to music and watch TV. So I don't like to do sports though. But I think that these are mainly my hobbies.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I'm not a big fan of sports. And you said you like to read about different topics. What type of topics? This really got me curious.
Oh, I'm really interested in history. I like to, yeah, I'm really interested in reading about, ancient civilizations like ancient Rome and Greece and just finding like the weird details about how they used to live. I also read about ancient India, for a bit of patriotism and also kind of sometimes about like figures like Marie Antoinette, sometimes about battles. And I just mostly like to read about things that I find historically interesting. Like, they used to live in a really different way to how we live nowadays. And I think it's fun to learn about, what kept their civilization going, because I think it led to ours eventually. So I'm really interested in history.
This is very nice. I think it's the first time actually hear somebody saying they like reading about history, but it's really nice, and I'd love to know more about it one day if you'd have the patience to tell
Absolutely.
me or even recommend me some books, because I also like reading, and I like trying new things. And from what you said, this is something I definitely try. Um, well, moving to a different topic, because you also like reading about different topics. How's school going for you? Well, you're 17, and I think you're in 11th grade, but I'm not really sure how
No, I'm
this is.
12th. My school is like, yeah, I've graduated actually. I
All
think I
right, all right.
graduated last week. Yeah.
And do you enroll in college right after you graduate, or do you have to wait a few years before?
I've gotten into Berklee College of Music, and I'll be going this fall. I filled out my application while I was in the 12th grade, and I usually get my admissions a bit of like a little while before my final exams. And most of us are planning to go to college or university immediately after school ends. But some people are interested in taking a gap year in my school. And some people are considering Indian universities, while many others are considering those abroad, like in London or in Los Angeles or any other places.
And what do you like the most about a university you're going to? Well, I guess music is the answer, but what's this specialization you like the most? Music theory, writing music, I don't know. What else is there?
I'm very interested in performance. I'm hoping to major in vocal performance. I think being a performer is an art, and it's an art I really want to learn. For me, writing songs is something I find very personal, but of course, if there's a class on that, I would love to take it. I think there are a lot of things I could learn about. But for me, I think the main interest is going to be performance, how I can learn to engage my audience better, learn to some vocal techniques. So that's what I'm mainly hoping to get at Berklee.
You're halfway there. You're seriously you're actually all the way there. I just wrote in live chat. I'm amazed at how actually it's after catch me right now, and I'm sure everybody here will agree. Right now we've got two ladies, and neither their first. Aditi, is your first language English?
Yes,
Oh, it is. Oh,
it
I
is.
didn't know that. You're from India, and the first language is
Yes.
English.
Yes, many people here speak
Oh, okay.
English a
Well,
lot.
it's not Emma's. It's Emma's second. Emma's actually Romanian, and actually they don't speak English very little in Romania.
Ah, okay.
I found that out the hard way because I went to Romania and I couldn't say anything in Romanian or in English apart from English, and everybody was speaking Romanian, except of course the family which put up with me for a while. Just thought said, well, because you're speaking, your ability to communicate with people is amazing.
Thank you so
You're very
much.
very well
I
spoken.
also
So.
noticed that, and I also wanted to say that
Sorry,
and I
sorry,
actually
Emma.
no problem. I also thought your English is your second language, but it's really interesting to hear that in India people are also speaking English and other languages. What part from India are you?
I'm from Mumbai, and here most people I think speak. Well, there's many people speak English, but many people also speak Marathi, which is a dialect here in the state of Maharashtra, where Mumbai is. Many people, of course, also speak Hindi, which has become our national language. And I personally am, well, I live in Mumbai, but my family is like originating from Tamil Nadu, and there we speak the language. We speak Tamil, which is a different language, and it's my mother tongue. I can't speak it very well, but I do understand a lot of it when my parents speak it to me.
That's very interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I think we're going to get out of this show with a lot of new information. We're going to be very educated. Um, you said you wanted to. You are very interested in performance and in ways you can improve your ability to perform. Well, I think it also depends a lot on the hard work you put
Absolutely.
into your dreams in order to achieve them. And you, as I see, you're very hardworking. I've looked over your YouTube channel that you started when you were 8. If I remember well,
Yeah.
you have a lot of videos there, and you've worked very hard, and most of them are actually originals. And it's very nice to know that you're very hardworking. I am very sure you are going to become what you desire to become.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Um, well, we've also done a lot of talking between these two songs. So I think it's time to move on to the next one, which is Love of My Life by Freddie Mercury. And I'm very excited to hear it, to hear your version of it. I bet everyone hears as well, so let's hear it.
Absolutely. Love of my life, you've hurt me. You've broken my heart, and now you leave me. Love of my life, can't you see? Bring it back, bring it back. Don't take it away from me, because you don't know what it means to me. Love of my life, don't leave me. You've taken my love, you now desert me. Love of my life, can't you see? Bring it back, bring it back. Don't take it away from me, because you don't know what it means to me. You'll remember when this is blown over and everything's all by the way. When I grow older, I will be there at your side to remind you how I still love you. back. Please bring it back home to me, because you don't know what it means to me. Love of my life, love of my life. Ooh, ooh. Thank you.
This is a very nice one, and as I can tell, it's kind of similar to the other ones you've sang. Well, not necessarily not very similar, but somewhere there. Well, my question is, have you ever considered trying another style of music, like rap or hip hop? Or
I'm not much of a rapper, but I would be interested in maybe trying jazz or blues one day. I think my voice could be suited to that, and even country maybe. I don't know. I think I'm open to trying these things. I think they're beautiful genres. I think every genre is beautiful, and I think I can give it a go for sure.
That's very nice to know. I'd love to hear you singing one of those, especially one country song, because you said your main inspiration is Taylor Swift, and I really like her, and I'd really love to hear you singing one of that. Um, well, I have another question, which is related to the songs you choose. Uh, what inspires you? What is your inspiration when you're choosing the songs to cover? Well, you said that blues and jazz would totally suit your voice, so I guess um, you are choosing your songs based on if they are suitable for your voice or not. But is there anything else related to the song choosing?
Absolutely. I always try to sing the songs I feel a connection to or that I like. I think that singing is, of course, I think singing for me is made up of two things. I think the technicalities and the feeling. I think to properly cover a song, I'd like to have both covered. Um, I like to, of course, test out whether I sound good, whether it's in my range, whether it's something I can attempt. But aside from that, I want to see whether I can actually like the song and connect to it. Because, for example, with Love of My Life, it's a song that I've always loved a lot. Queen is one of my dad's favorite bands. I've been listening to their music, and Love of My Life is something that I've always liked. I associate a lot of childhood with it. And I also really feel like the music invokes some kind of emotional response. And I also heard that Freddie Mercury wrote it with some Western classical inspirations, which I think is very much in par with me being also a Western classical singer. So I really like and connect with the song, and I also choose my songs based on whether I like them, so I can express the feeling that they convey and hope to express it in a good way.
This is very nice. It's really detailed explanation, and I love to hear it. Um, well, you said how you're choosing your songs, and one of the reasons, or one of the inspiration is whether you like it or not. What's your favorite song?
Um, that's a really I don't think I have a favorite song. I think I listen to so many, and I think I have like my favorites. I don't have a favorite. I think I usually like songs come in favor with me, and then I listen to them so much I get tired, and then I pick a new song. So I think with me that I don't have favorites, but I do have songs that are one of my favorite. Like Love of My Life is one of my favorite songs. Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars is one of my favorite songs. And yeah, so I I don't really have favorites. I kind of just go with the flow and see whatever song I like now, and then I see whatever song I like next. So I kind of have that fluid approach.
That's very nice. You mentioned Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars, which is actually the next song. So if you are ready now, we can listen to it.
Sure.
All right, take your time.
Sorry, excuse me. I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back. I want you back. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand. You're all I have. You're all I have. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? I'm feeling like I'm famous, the talk of the town. They say I've gone mad. Yeah, I've gone mad. But they don't know what I know, 'cause when the sun goes down, someone's talking back. Yeah, they're talking back. Oh, at night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Ooh, do you ever hear me calling? Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Ooh, 'cause every night I'm talking to the moon, still trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. Sorry, it gets a bit loud at the end, but thank you.
It was very nice. This is a very sentimental song, and you transmitted what the emotions that had to be transmitted in this song. I totally liked it, and I could really tell that it's one of your favorite songs by the way you sing it and the amount of emotion you put in it. I see Seamus is really excited to tell us something, but I know what he wants to say, but I'm
Well,
going to say it. All right, sit.
no, go on. You want to welcome LA? You go ahead and welcome LA.
Yes. um, Everybody was welcoming LA in the chat, and I was like, oh wow, LA came in. I thought it's very late there, and it is.
Yes.
Thank you, LA, for coming in. How are
Hello,
you?
LA. Hello, LA.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for coming on. Welcome. LA Costello has done 2 shows for us, Aditi, here.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
wonderful.
sorry, I have to. One of us has to. There you go. I've asked you to unmute now. Welcome. Try again. There you go.
Hello?
Hello,
Hello.
LA.
Hi.
We've just been explaining
Hello?
that you've done 2 shows for us. Well, you've done a lot more than 2 shows for us. LA has been part of the family a long time. So there's 2 great artists meeting. Thank you so much, LA, for coming.
Thank you as well. Thank you. Thank you. And enjoying the night. Yeah. I know it's kind of late, but still wait.
What time's where you are now?
It's 12:41 in the morning.
Do you ever go to bed, do you? Because, like, ever, you know? You probably have a show at 7 o'clock in the morning or something, knowing you. Anyway, thank you so much for coming and supporting.
You're
Aditi.
welcome.
Okay.
Uh, uh, Moving on. I wanted to say, this song got me thinking about TikTok, which is not a really nice thing to say, but TikTok. This song was very popular on that app, and a different version of it, and I'm not really sure what videos were trending with it, but they were a bit different from this version, the original one. I wanted to ask you, do you have TikTok? Have you ever tried posting on it? And if you do, because I see you're nodding, what's your username so people can find you?
Actually, I don't have TikTok because my country is banned TikTok. So none of us have TikTok.
Oh, well, I don't have TikTok. Neither.
That's like after talking about TikTok for 5 minutes.
No,
we
I
don't
used
have
to.
TikTok. We don't have
Listen to
it.
me. I used to have TikTok, but then I realized it's not necessarily a waste of time, but I was not doing anything efficient on it. So I decided to delete it and focus on what I like doing in real life. And yes, I did have TikTok, but I don't have now. Okay. um This was a really nice song, and you have a few more to
Yeah.
sing. The next one, I think we're going to listen to all of them, and then we're going to have a friendly chat at the end of this show, because you still have one more original, which I can't wait to
Yes.
hear. The next one is a love story by Taylor Swift.
Yes. Okay, I'll start. We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on the balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. I see you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all that's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet cause we're dead if they knew. So close your eyes, escape this town for a little while. Cause you were Romeo, I was a scarlet letter. And my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. But you were everything to me, I was begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All that's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Romeo, save me. They're trying to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Oh, oh. I got tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around. My faith in you was fading when I met you on the outskirts of town. And I said, Romeo, save me. I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never come. Is this in my head? I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, marry me, Juliet. You'll never have to be alone. I love you, and if that's all I really know, I talked to your dad. Go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause we were both young when I first saw you. Thank you.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Everyone's clapping. This
Yeah.
one really was amazing. All of
That
your
was-
songs were amazing, but this is one of my favorite songs, and
Thank you.
It's nice to hear it from you. Right. I think Seamus wanted to say something, but I know what he wants to say, so I'm going to say it instead.
Go ahead, Emma.
Because after each song we have a surprise. While you were singing Love Story, Tiana joined, and I was looking in the chat, and everyone was welcoming her, and I was like, wait, Tiana came home, wasn't she out? And she did. Let's spotlight her. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, hello, Tiana.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello, Tiana. Oh yeah, sorry.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Tiana. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for coming on so late, but I was out with a friend and
Yeah.
I just came back home.
Aditi,
But I'm
Tiana's our
glad
Artist of the
that
Year
I got to
2022.
hear Aditi.
Hi, nice
What?
to meet you.
I was just telling Aditi that you're our
Hi.
Artist of the Year 2022.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, Tiana Chilibu.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
It was a great song, wasn't it, Tiana?
Yeah, I actually loved it.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I
you.
actually love a lot your voice, Aditi. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's correct.
And I know everybody's dying to get back to the show or to get back to Emma talking because everybody's, oh, isn't it Emma? It's Emma and Aditi talking together. It's so enjoyable, you know.
Really?
You know, but that's something I'm glad that I know I've heard you sing before. I mean, I should, DJ Shay, you know, play your music quite a lot. but like there's something about today that's up close and personal. And just hearing you talk, I feel like I'm getting to know you now as a person. And that's what's made me really, really happy about today. And I'm so happy. I mean, it has to be 10 years now since.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a long time. Actually, that's what I love about this Zoom. I'm getting to meet the artists that I've worked with for so many years, like, and get to meet them face to face. So that for me. All right, I'll shut up now, Emma.
I wanted to agree with Seamus. I think talking with the artist creates a deeper connection with it, with him. And also you seem to be a very bubbly person, and I love the fact that you're very talkative, so we actually have things to talk about, which is very nice. As I was saying, I really love Taylor Swift. I really love Love Story. It's actually one of my favorite songs, and it's now your version of it is one of my favorite it's actually, I think, my favorite version of it. Although
Thank you.
I haven't heard a lot from Love Story, but I really loved yours. Um, moving on, as I was saying, we are going to listen to all of your songs because we have only one more, and then we are going to have a chat together, and uh, with the other people that came here and that are always coming in, and we are going to thank them at the end of the show. All right,
Absolutely.
next song is Hello. And I'm very looking forward to hearing it. Why? Because it's an original. All right. When you're ready, you can
Okay.
begin.
Cool. Thanks. I miss you like a song I hum to myself. Ah, can't kiss you, not the ghost that sleeps in my bed. I'm mourning 'cause you died inside, but I don't wear black, instead I'll wear a smile. I swear I saw your halo. How did you become the blood that stained this pure snow? I swear I saw your halo. How did this turn into something so hollow? I wish you never let my castles all fall. Said I was a bitch and blamed it all. I'm mourning 'cause you died inside, but I don't wear black, instead I'll wear a smile. I swear I saw your halo. How did you become the blood that stained this pure snow? I swear I saw your halo. How did you turn into something so hollow? I miss you. I wish you loved me more. I miss you. I wish you loved me more. I swear I saw your halo. How did you become the blood that stained this pure snow? I swear I saw your halo. How did this turn into something so hollow? I miss you like a song I hum to myself. Thank you.
I really enjoyed this one. Your songwriting is very deep and very different from the other songs I've heard, and it's wonderful to hear that. It's also very different from the first song we heard tonight, um, "Delay Your Number." Also, the rhythm um, is very different, and also the way you express the emotions and the lyrics. And from that, we can see that you're a very versatile artist, and you really like to try different uh, things.
Yeah.
Seamus was raising his hand.
Yes, miss. Can I speak, miss? Can I speak, please, miss?
Sure.
Is there another song coming? Or is that finished?
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Wow, and we've 5 minutes to spare, so we even still have some time to talk. Um, wow, I'm gobsmacked at your originals. I don't know
Thank
why
you.
I've overlooked it. I'm not surprised that it's reached number one. It's definitely in the top 10 as far as I know.
Thank
When I
you.
checked yesterday, it was in the top 10 anyway. Um, amazing. You have an amazing quality in your voice, and you're a very wonderful young lady. And now that I've actually got to speak to you personally, definitely a big future for you in the entertainment. So keep plugging. But I've never seen. I've said this to anybody. Most people I've talked to personally have said, it's one thing this young lady's got is the grinding. She can grind, she can graft, and she'll keep at it, which you have been doing all your life. You know, you've been working hard on your music, you've been singing, you've loved doing it, but you're willing to work. Actually, L.A. Costello is another very hard worker, and so is Tiana. And it proves that hard work, having talent alone, sometimes isn't enough. And
Yeah.
all three of you actually are amazing. But
Thank you.
you, and yes, different styles, haven't they, Emma? Such different styles, like completely different styles, in my opinion, of singing. There's no way, it's like if you went, would say, to see you tonight and Tiana tomorrow night and LA the following night, it would be three completely different shows, like. But it just goes to show you, and it's all good for the world. I just love the way you are able to write your own songs, particularly, and your own music.
Thank you.
And you're not
Thank
just, oh, the only other person I know that writes songs like that is actually Marina. You know, they're just amazing songs, and it's no surprise to me that they're hitting the top 10. None at all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Real pleasure getting to know you tonight, because
Thank you.
your
Thank you for the
personality.
opportunity.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'd say you're really looking forward to going to Boston, isn't it? You're going
Yes.
to. Yeah, I keep.
Yeah.
I know it's one of the most famous music colleges in the world, and I can't even think of it. Johnville, correct me. I think Johnville is actually from that part of the country. I'm not sure, but Belvedere, isn't that what it's called? What's it called? The college?
Berkeley.
Oh, Buckley, yeah. I wouldn't mind for that's in a few films. I think that's even mentioned in the Fame series. That's an amazing,
Oh,
yeah, that's an amazing university to be going to. Anyway, I'll shut up and let you finish. But I want to thank also. Oh, I also want to mention Tiana before she goes. That Paddy Dillon says hello from YouTube, because I know you're not on YouTube. Helen Stewart, Paddy Dillon, Jason Lewis, and by the way, they've all said hello to you, Aditi. Amazing. The compliments have been going through on YouTube, like, it's absolutely amazing. Her voice with some lower tones in there. Aditi has wonderful control, and I like how she carries those notes. It's just
I also want to say I love the way you combine the classical music, the head voice with everything you're singing. It gives it a special touch, and it's you put your print on the songs. It's very nice. And since you were talking about different places to go to, what I was actually planning to ask you during this show was how were you invited to Romania's Got Talent 7 years ago?
Yeah, so I was a little kid, and my parents were kind of looking for outlets. And next to Romania, we contacted them because they're a very big show, and we contacted them, and they like I sent them some YouTube videos, and they really liked what they heard, and they invited me to come to Romania and to sing in the talent show. I didn't I didn't win, but I think it was a wonderful experience. I think that Romania is a really, really beautiful place. Me and my family had a wonderful vacation there. And the people were really nice. I think I made a few friends as well, fellow contestants. So I really enjoyed my time there. And I think it was one of my first experiences of actually singing abroad, internationally. And because before that, I'd mostly just been singing in India. So it was really wonderful. And to know that like my music could also resonate with people from different countries, speaking a different language than me. So it was just, I think, a very wonderful experience. And if I could repeat it again, I definitely would.
I'm really really glad you're saying that, and I'm really glad you also said you like Romania. It's very nice thing to hear. If I'm right, you sang "Hero" by Mariah Carey,
Yes,
which is
I
a very
did.
hard song. It's a very hard song. And you were only 10 or 11.
Yeah, I think I was 10.
Oh, that's very impressive. All right. This is what I was really hoping to hear in this interview. How did you get to Romania's Got Talent? And everybody here in the live chat is writing very nice
Yeah.
messages to you. And they're also from the most loyal people in the world, the ones who are always coming in. And I want to thank them to Edmund, Kurt, Jonva, the Wee Witch, Craig, Fred, uh, LA, who is also coming whenever she can, and it's a very nice thing that she does it
Yeah,
alone.
thank you so much, Elaine. Because and how does she look so awake at like 1 o'clock in the morning? You know, just does it every time.
She's used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Also,
don't. Okay,
yeah.
I'd also
We
really
we
like to
we,
say,
we
should I?
also have her dad here as well because I see Renee. We also have Elaine's dad here as well.
All right.
Sorry, Aditi. You
No,
can
it's
go
no
ahead.
problem. I just wanted to say thank you so much for inviting me to be on the show. And also, I've been reading the chats, and it was really encouraging to get so many wonderful messages while I was singing. And it really helped me know I was doing something right, and it really helped keep me going. Your support and encouragement really means a lot. And I had a really great time singing on the show. I'm really glad that you guys liked what you heard, and you were a really great audience. So thank you so much.
We're really
Amazing.
glad you're saying that. Would you ever consider coming back?
Sure, why not?
Well, or who knows? One day this is definitely going to be possible because you are very
Yeah, I
talented.
think you'll be asked back, and actually, maybe we'll probably ask your advice on whatever settings you use there for your sound because your sound was amazing tonight. You were
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you so
Everybody
much.
was amazing, and a big shout out and thank you to everybody who came. Like Frank, Fred, everybody, John, Craig, Darroch, everybody, particularly Tiana and L.A. Costello. I love seeing artists give back, and it's wonderful to see both those girls done the show right here. I actually think Tiana's done too, and LA's done too. So more than likely you will be asked back, Aditi. And we will be honoured and indeed thrilled to have you back. I actually thoroughly
Thank you.
enjoyed that. I was a little bit stressed before the show. You have me totally relaxed, and I don't know whether this sounds kind of wrong to say, because I mean you don't get me wrong, you do sound great on radio, but you actually sound better live, up close and personal. And
Thank you.
your interaction with the crowd, I don't think you have to worry about that. I think everybody here would agree. We're sold, you know, sold. You've got fantastic personality.
Thank you.
And that's all. That's it. So, folks, it's not. I'm not just saying that's it, but it's now 8:04. So it's been an hour. We started actually 10 minutes early.
Yeah.
So, if anybody, and then of course, any of the audience wants to actually have a question for. I keep forgetting that that's what we do here. Emma, do you want to ask? Does anybody? And I'll check out. Want to ask Aditi any questions before we go?
Do you want to ask Aditi
Put
any
your hand up.
questions before we go? Oh, Jumbo wants. All right, let's
Okay.
spotlight him.
I'll shut myself up.
Aditi, you sounded great. And
Thank
just to let
you.
you know, as a Berklee College of Music alumni, they will love you over
Wow.
there. You'll do
Thank
very
you
well.
so much. Thank you so much.
All right. Good job. Keep it up. All right.
Thank you.
Do you know the college yourself, Jonva? Okay, sorry. I can't unmute now because the screen's up above. I think you're unmuted. You're unmuted.
All right. Yeah, I did my undergraduate and my master's as well. So I know the college very well. I have students that I mentor as well.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, cool,
So-
cool.
You do
See,
well.
you already have friends. You already have
You do very well.
Thanks. Thank you
Thank
very much,
you.
Jonva, and thank you very, very
Welcome.
much for coming. Okay.
Thank you very much for coming. Does anybody else have any questions?
If you do, you're going to have to raise your hand.
I think everybody said
Yeah.
what they
This
wanted
is
to
what I love
be.
about Emma. This is what I love about Emma. She asked all the
Oh,
questions.
whoa. Oh,
What
how
about
I
Al?
missed
Maybe.
that.
Al, does Al not want to speak?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
Sienna.
Sorry, I accidentally muted you.
No, it's no problem. I just wanted to ask you, how long does it take to write such meaningful and such beautiful lyrics?
I think it takes a long time. Sometimes it takes a really short time. But I think when I feel really confident about the work I've written, it usually takes maybe an hour for me to write the song. And then of course I refine it, which I guess can take a couple of days. So I think it really depends. Sometimes when I'm going through writer's block, it can take 2 weeks. It can even take a month just to think of an idea. But then when I'm really in the mood, it can be as quick as an hour. So I think it really depends on inspiration.
An hour? Okay. I'll call that very, very fast. An hour, like. Seriously.
Thank you so much for answering my question.
Thank you.
Wow. I'm sorry, like, but I don't know many writers that can do it in an hour. Bryce Hitchcock is about the only one. Wonder does Al Atkinson want to say hello to Aditi? Because I know
Well, I said hello to her already.
oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. That's good.
But
That's
we
good.
talked about doing a country song.
Yes,
Make sure you get it to me for our next country show.
absolutely. I'll try it out.
Thanks, Aditi.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it. So, folks, I'm going to stop the live record. People can stay for a while if you just want to have a chat. Didi, I want to personally thank you very much. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It was amazing.
Thank you.
So much. And I
Thank
actually
you.
do hope you will be asked back for more. I noticed Emma hasn't asked you for an interview yet.
Oh yeah. I'm going to do it now. Um, although I have asked you a lot of questions.